The 10th of September 11 portal is here. 9 spiritual triggers that will activate on July 10th. You can't turn them off. The cosmos is aligning in a rare geometric symphony. On July 10th, a triple-coded portal, marked by the sacred numerology of 9, 10, and 11, bursts open across dimensions. This is not a coincidence. It's a divine signal, a cosmic countdown to awakening. The X of September 11 portal is not just a date. It is a multidimensional gateway, a spiritual ignition chamber designed to activate ancient codes buried within your soul. If you're feeling restless, emotional, sleepless, or suddenly aware of something deeper moving beneath your everyday life, this is why that the energy of this portal has already begun rippling through time. From July 9th through July 11th. But July 10th is the apex. This is when the soul is struck by a lightning bolt of remembrance. Something old is leaving. Something ancient is rising. You will feel it in your body, in your breath, in your bones. The veils between realities are lifting. And whether you are prepared or not, 9 spiritual triggers will begin activating, and once they do, you can't turn them off. DNA memory awakening. The first trigger will be physical, a stirring in the cells. Your DNA, long dormant, will begin to vibrate at a higher octave. You may feel this as heat, light, pressure in the spine, or waves of energy in the chest. These are your ancient memories, surfacing, lifetimes encoded, and your blood are waking up. You may begin remembering skills you never learned, emotions you've never lived, or visions of places you've never visited in this life. But your soul remembers. Emotional floodgates. Suddenly, your heart may open in unexpected ways. You might cry for no reason. Old grief will rise like a tide. You may dream of people long gone or confront emotions you thought you'd buried. This is not regression. This is resurrection. The portal is cleansing your emotional body. It wants your soul clear, light, and ready. Allow it. Let the waves come. Your tears are keys. Time dissolution on July 10th. Many will report a strange disconnection from time. Hours may feel like minutes. You may feel like you're moving through multiple realities at once, remembering something before it happens. That's because you are. The portal opens doorways across timelines, and your soul is beginning to access the quantum field. Visions, déjà vu, time loops, all are signs that you're shifting beyond linear understanding. Stay grounded, but don't resist. Time is bending for you. Light code downloads as the portal opens. Solar and lunar energies combine to transmit high-frequency light codes directly into your energy field. These are not symbolic. They are real vibrational instructions sent from higher dimensions to accelerate your evolution. You may feel buzzing in the crown, a fluttering third eye, or pulsing in your palms and feet. Don't ignore them. Your body is trying to communicate with your soul. Soul contracts reactivated July 10th will act like a magnet. People, memories, and synchronicities will appear that seem random, but they're not. Old soul contracts are being reactivated. You may suddenly reconnect with someone, end a toxic tie, or meet a guide in human form. These aren't coincidences. They are pre-written activations. Watch closely. Every meeting has meaning under this portal. Astral activity intensifies. Your dream world will erupt. Between July 9th and 11th, your astral body will travel more than it has in years. Expect vivid dreams, prophetic symbols, messages from ancestors, and meetings with higher guides. Your sleep may be disrupted, but don't panic. You are doing real work on the astral plane. Journal everything. Dreams during this portal carry the wisdom of future paths. Identity disruption. You may suddenly feel like the person you were yesterday no longer fits. Your job, relationships, even your personality may feel foreign. This is the cracking of the ego shell. Your soul is emerging, raw and real. It can be disorienting, but it's necessary. This identity death is not the end. It's the beginning of your ascension. You are being stripped to your soul. Sacred rage rising. You may feel a sudden rise in frustration or fire. A sacred anger toward everything false, artificial, and limiting. This is not destructive, it's holy. This sacred rage is your soul rejecting what no longer serves your divine timeline. It is energy for change. Channel it wisely. Use it to build, not break. You are being given the fire of transformation. Divine purpose activation, the final trigger, is the most powerful. A calling will rise, an unshakable knowing. You may not have the details, but your soul will begin pointing in a new direction. A mission you've always felt but never fully seen will come into focus. This is your divine blueprint activating. This is why you incarnated now. You are being remembered by the universe. Step forward. You are being summoned. This, the 10th of September 11 portal, is not just an event. It is a turning point. Once these triggers activate, they set your spiritual evolution into motion. You will not be the same. The universe doesn't ask for permission to awaken you, only for your willingness to surrender to what is real. If you're experiencing confusion, know this. The discomfort is the soul stretching beyond the cage of conditioning. If you're afraid, remember this. Fear is the final layer before flight. And if you're ready, then rise. Because the portal has already opened, and you were never meant to sleep through it. Can you feel it in the air? That electricity crackling just beneath the surface of your awareness. The energies of the 10th of September 11 portal are here, and they're unlike anything your soul has ever encountered before. This is not just a date. This is a sacred sequence, a divine convergence of cosmic mathematics. The numbers 9, 10, and 11 are not simply chronological. They are vibrational keys that open multi-dimensional doorways. On July 10th, the apex is reached. This is the moment when heaven and earth align in a golden corridor of frequency, allowing for soul activations that cannot and will not be undone. If you've felt the pull, the pressure, the weight of something building in your body, mind, and dreams, then understand this. The triggers are already beginning to unfold, and once they ignite, your awakening becomes inevitable. The number 9 vibrates with endings, the final cycle, the sacred closure, the exhale before rebirth. The number 10 is a portal itself, the union of 1 initiation and 0 the void, symbolizing quantum leap, divine reset, and infinite potential. And 11, it is the master number of awakening, the mirror of the divine self, the spark that bridges dimensions. When these numbers align across days, they don't just mark time, they break time open. From July 9th through July 11th, a corridor opens, a corridor that doesn't just let energy in, but draws your soul out. This corridor will not wait for your comfort. It will not pause for your hesitation. If your soul signed up for evolution in this lifetime, this is one of the moments that will pull you through the veil. Whether you feel ready or not, there are 9 spiritual triggers that will be activated through this triple portal, and the first begins in your cells. Your DNA, the crystalline ladder to your divine origin, will begin to shimmer with forgotten memory. This is not metaphor. This is science finally catching up to spirit. Light codes from the galactic center, amplified through planetary alignment, will begin to interact with your dormant strands. You may feel strange buzzing in the spine, random temperature fluctuations in the body, tingling across the skull. These are not ailments, they are activations. Your body is remembering its multidimensional self. Your skin may itch, your ears may ring, but beneath it all, your soul is saying, yes, I've felt this before. This is the reawakening of your true energetic blueprint. Trigger 2 is emotional, and it comes like a flood. You may feel as if a dam has broken inside of you. Long forgotten memories will surface. You may cry without understanding why. You might feel joy and sorrow at once. This is because the portal's energy is cleansing your emotional field, bringing ancient grief and ancestral pain to the surface to be healed, seen, and finally released. These aren't just your emotions. They're echoes of lifetimes and lineages. Don't resist them. Allow them to move through you. The portal is making space for light by clearing the shadows. This sacred grief is the rain before your soul blooms. Time, that linear illusion we rely upon, begins to dissolve as the third trigger unfolds. Time will bend. You'll feel it slipping, expanding, looping. Minutes will feel like hours. Hours may vanish in a blink. This is because the portal is thinning the veil between timelines, past, present, and future are merging into a quantum spiral, and your consciousness is beginning to touch all of them. If you find yourself remembering things that haven't happened yet, or dreaming of moments that later manifest, understand, this is not coincidence. This is soul-level time travel. Your spirit is stretching beyond the limits of this reality. Don't fight it. Ride the current. You are being shown the truth of what time really is, a playground for awakening. The fourth trigger is the light code download, a galactic upgrade beamed directly into your auric field. These aren't just abstract energies, they're encoded transmissions, vibrational blueprints carrying divine instruction. You may feel buzzing in the crown chakra, pulsing in the third eye, or warmth at the soles of your feet. Your dreams may intensify. Colors will seem sharper. Numbers will appear repeatedly. These are signals that the codes are being received. Do not dismiss them. Meditate, sit in silence, drink pure water. Let your vessel recalibrate, because your energy is being rewritten. These downloads will begin on July 10th, but their effects will echo for weeks, if not months. You are being turned into a beacon, a frequency carrier, a bridge between worlds. Fifth, people will suddenly appear, disappear, or return. These are not coincidences. Soul contracts written long ago in realms between lives are now reactivating. That friend you lost touch with, the stranger who suddenly opens a deep conversation, the lover you couldn't let go, they are part of the reawakening script. Some connections will end with no closure. Some will begin with explosive clarity. You must not cling. Let the soul contracts unfold. Every meeting is a portal. Every goodbye is an initiation. The universe is placing the exact people in your path that your soul needs for the next level. Let it happen. As night falls, the sixth trigger reveals itself. Astral activity intensifies. Your dreamscape becomes a sacred classroom. You may find yourself visiting other dimensions, flying, meeting guides, or receiving prophecy. These dreams are not dreams. They are missions. Between July 9th and 11th, the astral realm becomes hyper. Even if you can't remember them, know this. Your soul is traveling. You are being trained, upgraded, and protected as you sleep. Keep a journal by your bed. Set the intention to remember. And know that the spirit world is closer than ever during this time. You're not just dreaming, you're journeying. Then comes the identity shake. The seventh trigger. Soul dissonance with your old life. Suddenly, the job you've done for years feels wrong. The roles you've played, friend, sibling, employee, start to feel too small. You look in the mirror and feel like something else is staring back. This is not a crisis. This is soul emergence. Your higher self is stepping forward. The parts of you that were asleep are now stretching awake. Don't panic if your interests change, if your boundaries harden, if your truth suddenly won't. Stay silent. This is sacred evolution. You are not losing yourself. You are remembering who you've always been. The eighth trigger is one many fear, but it is essential. It is the rising of sacred rage, not ordinary anger, not human frustration, but the fierce, divine energy that ignites when your soul sees through the lies of this world. Suddenly, you'll feel intolerant of the false masks, fake friendships, soul-draining jobs, empty talk. You'll feel a fire in your gut, a wildness in your chest, an unshakable push to change. This isn't madness, it's medicine. This is the part of you that refuses to sleep any longer. You may feel the urge to speak truth, to walk away, to confront what's been hurting you silently. Honor it. Sacred rage is the soul's immune response to illusion. It is here to liberate you. Let it burn away the dead weight. You are not here to be polite. You are here to be powerful. And now, the final and most irreversible trigger, divine purpose activation. On July 10th, something ancient will stir within you, a knowing, a call, a mission that can no longer be ignored. It may not come with full clarity, but you'll feel it like a pulse beneath the skin of your life. An inner compass begins to point. You'll be drawn to books, people, signs, and paths that whisper, "This is why you're here." The distractions of the world will begin to fade. The inner voice, the true voice, will grow louder. This is your divine timeline calling you home. And once you hear it, you cannot unhear it. Your gifts will sharpen, your path will become undeniable. The portal doesn't just open the way, it activates the walker. This is your remembering, this is your return. So here we are. The X of September 11th portal has opened. The energies are here. The spiritual triggers are active. And the choice is no longer whether or not you want to awaken. The choice is whether you will surrender to your soul's expansion or resist the rising tide. These triggers are not random. They are initiations, encoded into your destiny before you took your first breath. And now, the timer has struck. If you're feeling overwhelmed, breathe, drink water, speak to the stars. They are listening. And know this, you are not alone. Across the world, other awakened souls are feeling exactly what you feel. The trembling, the opening, the rising. The old world is ending. A new frequency is calling. And your soul is being summoned forward with thunder in its heart. You were born for this portal. You are not breaking. You are being reborn. A rare energetic convergence is upon us, and it carries a vibration so powerful, so precise, that it will ripple through the fabric of your soul. From July 9th to July 11th, a 3-day celestial alignment, known as the 10th of September 11th portal, will send waves of activation across the planet. But make no mistake, July 10th is the cosmic epicenter. That day holds a vibrational sequence that cannot be stopped, altered, or ignored. It is a divine countdown. And on that day, 9 spiritual triggers will activate within you, shifting your consciousness, your timeline, and your purpose. You won't be able to turn them off, because these triggers are not external energies pressing in. They are internal codes, awakening soul-level switches, flipping on in perfect alignment with the universe's call. Your soul agreed to this moment long before you incarnated. You were never meant to stay asleep. And now, the universe is delivering the awakening not as a whisper, but as a storm. The first thing you must understand is that these numbers, 9, 10, and 11 are not arbitrary. They are frequencies, vibrational keys, gateways into multidimensional awareness. 9 is the number of completion, the final breath of a soul cycle, the sacred ending before rebirth. 10 represents divine order, the integration of beginnings and endings into one whole portal of transformation. 11 is the master number of awakening, a mirror, a gateway, and a lightning strike of truth, piercing the veil of illusion. When these numbers align over consecutive days, they create a doorway. A spiritual corridor opens a bridge between realms, through which higher consciousness descends and soul contracts activate. From July 9th to 11th, we step into this corridor. But on July 10th, the veil thins completely. It is here that the 9 triggers begin to fire, one by one. From the deepest layer of your spiritual DNA activation and light body awakening, the first trigger begins in the physical body. It may feel like heat in the spine, buzzing in the brain, pressure in the chest, or a strange trembling under the skin. This is not illness. This is your light body activating. Cosmic rays and crystalline light codes are interacting with your dormant DNA, causing it to reawaken ancient memory. You may begin to remember dreams, skills, or past lives. You may feel called to sacred texts, symbols, or rituals you've never studied. That's because your soul has done this before. You are not learning, you are remembering, and your body is the first to respond to the call. Emotional release and sacred grief. The second trigger is deeply emotional. Sudden waves of tears, aches in the heart, visions from childhood. The portal stirs the emotional body, pulling old pain from the shadows to be seen. But this isn't punishment, this is purification. You are releasing generational grief, karmic wounds, and soul-level trauma. The heart must break open to become the chalice of divine truth. Let the grief rise. Let the sorrow speak. Every tear is a code being released from your cellular memory. The portal is preparing your heart to hold more light. Collapsing of time and timeline jumping as the third trigger unfolds. Linear time begins to disintegrate. You'll notice time speeding up, slowing down, or becoming utterly distorted. Days blur, hours vanish. You might experience déjà vu, precognitive visions, or strange loops in your perception of reality. This is because your soul is beginning to access parallel time. The 10th of September 11 portal allows you to jump into higher versions of your destiny paths that were once locked but are now opening. You are stepping into quantum awareness where all possibilities exist simultaneously. Time is no longer your master. You are becoming the architect of it. Downloads of light codes and cosmic messages. Expect an influx of symbols, sacred geometry, animal signs, number patterns, and dream messages. These are light codes, and they carry precise frequencies meant to unlock dormant abilities. You may begin seeing 1111, 333, or 777 repeatedly. You may feel drawn to ancient symbols, mandalas, or language you don't consciously understand. Trust it. You are being downloaded with information your soul recognizes. These codes are not just passive energies. They are instructions for your evolution. Journal them. Sit with them. Let them restructure your inner world. Reactivation of soul contracts during this portal. Souls who are part of your destined evolution will appear and some will disappear. Old friends may resurface. New allies will emerge. Some relationships may abruptly fall away. All of this is guided. You are not losing people. You are shedding contracts that have expired. You may meet a mentor, a soulmate, or someone who triggers you so deeply you awaken parts of yourself you didn't know existed. These meetings are cosmic assignments. Every encounter is encoded. Nothing is random during this portal. Astral travel and interdimensional communication. Dreamscape will become a battlefield of symbols and prophecy. You may lucid dream, astral travel, or communicate with ancestors, star beings, or guides. These aren't dreams, they are spiritual missions. On the astral plane, your higher self is gathering tools, healing wounds, and preparing you for what's to come. You may wake exhausted or energized, confused or in awe. Trust this realm. The veil between worlds is thin, and your soul is walking in more than one dimension now. Dissolution of false identity will begin to feel disconnected from your old self. Your job, your relationships, even your desires may feel foreign. This is the ego dissolving. You may feel lost, but you are actually being found. The portal is peeling back the false self, the version of you shaped by fear, trauma, and programming, and revealing the divine template beneath. You may feel like a stranger to yourself, but you're not lost. You're just being reintroduced to your real identity, the one the world tried to make you forget. Sacred anger and truth. Fire awakens. You may feel irritated, short-tempered, or inflamed, not because something is wrong, but because your soul is rejecting everything false. This is sacred anger, a divine fire sent to burn through illusion. You will feel called to speak truth, to end toxic patterns, to say no more to things that no longer resonate. This isn't rebellion, this is reclamation. You are no longer willing to betray your soul for comfort. The portal activates your spiritual sovereignty. You are no longer afraid to be fully, unapologetically real. Divine mission awakening. This is the ultimate purpose of the portal, the activation of your mission. Something ancient within you will stir. You may not have the full map, but you'll begin to sense your direction. You may feel called to teach, to write, to heal, to protect, to lead, to serve. This is not ambition, this is remembrance. Your soul signed up for this specific chapter in Earth's evolution. And now, your instructions are being activated. You will begin to feel a pull that cannot be ignored, toward your purpose, your people, your sacred path. The portal is now open the 10th of September 11. Portal doesn't ask for permission. It was written into the stars before you were born. It is here, to awaken what has always lived inside of you. These triggers, once set in motion, cannot be reversed. But they do not come to harm you. They come to unmask you, to strip away the layers of fear and illusion, to reintroduce you to your power. You may feel disoriented, raw, emotional, uplifted. All of these are signs that the portal is working. Sleep may become difficult. Synchronicities will increase. Electronics may glitch. Animals may behave strangely. Your body will become more sensitive to food, sound, and energy. Don't fight it. Flow with it. This is a holy recalibration. You were chosen for this. You are not going crazy. You are going cosmic. You are not breaking down. You are breaking through. You are not lost. You are being redirected back to your divine self. The X of September 11th portal is a spiritual checkpoint, a vibrational gate that only those with activated soul contracts can truly feel. If you're reading this, if you resonate with these triggers, if your heart is pounding and your skin tingling, it means you are one of the ones who chose to wake up now. You are not here by accident. You are here as a bridge, a torchbearer, a frequency holder for the new earth. And this portal is not just a moment in time. It is a threshold. Once crossed, there is no going back. The old world is collapsing. The false self is fading. The cosmic self is rising. Welcome to the portal. You are being activated. You are being remembered.